Acknowledgement to our brother Yahweh Shai. Great love to the Ruach Kadesh. Hallelujah. Honor and respect to Yasharala. This is your brother Big Levi, a humble servant from the priesthood of the Mosa. You can't beat the master chess player. 83's pulpit pen player dogma, leading the ship to the slaughter. Psalm 75:8, Lamentation 4:21, precept like Isaiah. The word to the wicked cause nausea. The priesthood of Mahan give you Caesar Rebusha. He's in fact the Antichrist, not the Savior. Vladimir Putin knows who the true Messiah. Whether they pray and Mecca burning incense to Buddha, whether it's a low average or an elite from Ham, they all know who we are. The great, beautiful, sweet apple of his eye. All praise to the Most High. Let the heaven declare his glory. All praise, all praise, all praise. For Babylonia, conflagration of the city of Kenosha, fiery plague in West Coast America, wildfire rampant in California, from Santa Rosa to Pasadena, warlock by Corona, rumors of war, China and India, actual fake war between H and Ishbola, gossip of America, squabble with Russia, Genesis 15:13 is fulfilled, hallelujah, Acts 7 verse 6, back it up, praise Jah, Revelation 13:10 is your karma. Our Father is Alpha, He is Omega. Revelation 1:8, Abayata, Wayata. With the righteous do our mea culpa. Let us all praise His name in a cappella. Yeah. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh. All praise to the Most High. Let the heaven declare His glory. All praise, all praise, all praise. All praise to the Holy Spirit. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Please give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. Once again, welcome. We are on our 29th days of the 40 days fasting. We got about 11 more days to go. Today is the last day of February, and tomorrow gonna be March 1st. Man, things are moving very fast. Things are moving rapidly, to say the least. Okay, things are moving rapidly. So we are going to go into the wildfire or conflagration in Japan, the protests in Greece, the helicopter crash in Idaho, I believe, no, Utah, where one of those CEO, okay, again, all those CEOs are dying and nobody's want to bring it out there. You got the CEO fellow fell, it's a week ago, a couple of days ago, and there was a helicopter crash in Texas. All those people are big shots, but they are being removed from the land. There's also a video of the fire that happened in Malibu, in Palisades, and Malibu also. The ocean is swallowing up the land where those people had their you know what, let me see if I can show. Let me see if I can. Okay, well, let me see if I can share this. For instance, this video right here. Oh, it's a erosion along Kentucky riverbanks threaten roads and home. As you can see, the earth is reclaiming. The angels is doing exactly what we are asking, reclaiming the land and taking those people off the land. Okay, there you go. That's the video. All right. Skyfire shows wildfire debris washing into the Pacific Ocean. And those are the $1 million homes. And now the sea eroded all the way there and then swallowing up the properties and the home, because you cannot rebuild there. You cannot come back, say you will rebuild. You can't. You're gonna have to push the ocean back. So the land is being cleansed and the land is being taken back. A lot of stuff is going on. So we are going to talk about this. Let me see. You know what? Let's go ahead and, of course, because we still have the strike in our account, oops. Oh, you guys didn't see anything? Oh, did you guys see something? Did you folks saw what I was showing? Because it seems like you didn't. Okay, sorry. I thought you guys saw. Let me go ahead and then do this again. Yeah, sometime I don't look at the stuff. So okay, so all right. This is Sky 5 shows wildfire debris washing into the Pacific Ocean. As you can see here in the video, where the ocean, those are the $1 million homes that were there. The ocean were all the way right here. Okay, because I can't go ahead and pause this. It was all the way right there. So it moved through this and then it's eating up the houses. And sometimes it's going to hit it. Eventually, it's going to go all the way to the road or probably to the base of the mountain right here. Okay, so the earth is the ocean is claiming the land. The earth is claiming itself from the land. And we have another video. Let me see. Kentucky River, the first one that I show. Oops, there you go. Okay. All right. Erosion along Kentucky River banks threatens roads and homes. So you can see the how the erosion. This is some kind of company industry over there, and then the river is eating out this thing because of the flood that happened over there in Kentucky. So, and the land, everything is is going back and claiming back. And again, there is a video where they were screening Captain America, I believe, and the roof collapsed. And the roof collapsing. Well, there's a lot of stuff going on there. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that we're going to talk a little bit concerning Hackman death. You know, some people say they find witchcraft stuff there. They find things that he was doing some kind of magic and things like that, and all this nonsense. They try to muddy the water, but the whole thing was like, yo, what the hell? So yes. Okay, all right then. Let me see. Let's play the video again, like I said before, because we have a strike in our channels. Okay, we already have 2 copyright strikes. If we get another one, they'll shut off everything. They will remove everything. They already messed with my backup channel, which is another email, has nothing to do with this. It just have my name, and they already cut off everything over there. So, and this one will expire in 82, this one in 44 days. But I believe around March the 3rd, if they don't give me any answer, YouTube will automatically reinstate those videos. We'll see what's going on and things like that. So, all right, because of this, we are only going to play the audio, okay, of the video of the wildfire over there in Japan. And then after that, we will we will begin the prayer, just, you know, to get a fair amount of people in here.
Authorities are still battling raging wildfires in northeastern Japan. One person has been found dead since the fires started earlier this week. Officials in Iwate Prefecture say local fire departments, self-defense forces, and police are all fighting the blaze. Helicopters were also dispatched Friday to help. The fires started Wednesday and spread through the coastal city of Ofunato. About 1,200 hectares have burned since then, including at least 80 buildings. Local officials say they still don't know the full extent of the destruction. The area has been going through a dry spell. The Japan Meteorological Agency says there was little snow and rainfall was less than 1/10 of the February average. One expert says those conditions helped spark the fire.
Fallen leaves burned first in a forest fire, and these leaves were extremely dry. The risk of wildfires around Ofunato City was high.
It's forced hundreds in the area from their homes. Authorities say more than 800 people have taken shelter in evacuation centers.
早く戻りたいのももちろんそうなんですけど、どうやってこれから生活していこうかなみたいな。
For more on this, NHK World's Hirata Miyu joins us from Ofunato. So, Miyu, what can you tell us about the situation there?
I'm across the bay from the fires. You can see a huge amount of smoke behind me. We've been hearing lots of sirens as well as helicopters since we arrived. It's similar to the scenes we saw earlier this year during the wildfires in Los Angeles, an area right near the coast being over.
You heard what she said? This is in Japan. Those are Japanese reporting on a Japanese YouTube network. It's called NHK World Japan, where I get my Japanese news. Okay, let me play it again.
Taken by flame. It's similar to the scenes we saw earlier this year during the wildfires in Los Angeles.
It's eerily similar to the scene that we saw earlier in Los Angeles. The entire world They are well aware what's going on. They know the land is being cleansed. Those Japanese over there, they know very well they don't belong in Japan. And that's why those things are burning down their houses, and they see how this thing is not happening in the forest. It's happening in the town, in the city. And the issue they're having over there in Japan, they don't have enough people, enough men to take out the fire, because the villages are basically, the elderlies live over there and they don't have that enough men. Okay, let's listen to it one more time.
An area right near the coast is similar to the scenes we saw earlier this year during the wildfires in Los Angeles. An area right near the coast being overtaken by flames, helicopters swooping into damp water. This is a very slow, difficult fight, especially with those dry, windy conditions. Hundreds of people had to leave their homes over in that area once the fires began closing in. Many have gone to evacuation centers, but a few are still around here watching what's happening from a safe distance. I spoke to some of them a short drive from here. A couple in their 70s told me they had to leave their house around 4 p.m. on Wednesday. They did not have much time to prepare. They just got out with essential documents and medicine as fast as possible. Now, they say they don't know whether their house has burned down or when they'll be able to find out. They also didn't think this disaster would last this long. And we've heard a lot of stories like this from others. Many are elderly and had to leave on a moment's notice. And this area is no stranger to disasters. Ohunato was one of the worst hit places in Japan during the 2011 earthquake and tsunami. Over 500 people were killed or went missing here. Entire neighborhoods were swept away by the water. Those areas are still recovering almost 14 years later. Now, these fires are causing all new problems.
Almost 14 years later, those people still could not recover. And then now there's a fire that finished them up. You think those people in Malibu will be able to recover? No, they won't. That's not how that works. Okay? So, all right. Since we have a fair amount of people here, beloved, let us begin the prayer so we can move again into this and give the people exactly what's going on, because folks are thinking when we say fiery conflagration, in the cities, we only mean like California, I guess, and the US, but it's worldwide. A lot of fire will happen in Europe during this summer coming up. Okay. All right, beloved, let us begin. Let me see what we have here. Okay, good. All right. Yes, grand rising, great glory to the mighty one, all praises to the Most High, great glory to the Holy Spirit. Thank you to the angels. Thank you to all of our brothers and sisters that are out there praying and fasting. Indeed, since we're in our 29th days of fast and we have at least 11 more days to go, we say great glory to the mighty one. And thank you for not giving us into great shame and greater reproach. As we are moving through this time and we are looking at the events worldwide, we see the second plague is cleaving unto 83, fiery conflagration of the city. And we thank the Holy One for what's going on over there in Japan, the earthquakes over there in India and Nepal, the earthquake all over in Greece, the protest in Greece. We give all praise and glory to the Holy One. And we thank the angels for doing this job and reporting back unto us. There is no escape for this. There is no hiding from this. And to the children of the light, we say thank you for lending us your strength. Because without you, this thing wouldn't happen. Without you waking up and you being serious about your power, none of this would have happened. It is because you said enough. It is because you stopped praying for them. It is because you stopped seeking their validation. It is because you start studying on your own. It is because you start studying together. That's why all those things are happening out there. We thank the Holy Mother for giving us knowledge, wisdom, and keeping us in line and sheltered and protected. To the angels, we say thank you. And we keep on praying that the land be returning unto us. And thank you what you do over there in Malibu for making the sea, the wave of the sea, eating out the wildfire debris or the rest of it that was left. Thank you for the landslide. Thank you for the mudslide. Thank you for removing the people from our land. Thank you for the erosion. Indeed, we have much more bad weather is coming. The tornado warnings in Tornado Alley and Tornado Prone area. And we know this hurricane season is going to be fierce. And we know the wildfire, there's no wildfire season anymore. It's just plain wildfire. That's what's going on over there in Japan. Thank you for shutting off the airways. Thank you for taking that CEO out over there in Utah or Judah or Yahuda land over there close to upstate Nevada, above Nevada and Arizona. Thank you for all the good stuff you guys been doing. According to the book of Joel, we ask that our land return unto us. We ask that what the cankerworm, the palmer worm, the caterpillar, and the beetle had taken from us and be returned unto us tenfold. We ask that we give the sweet corn, the sweet oil, the beautiful sweet wine. We are the apple of the Holy One eye, and they knew they shouldn't be biting into this apple, but they did it anyway. So we thank the Mighty One for doing this thing over there in Santa Fe and New Mexico concerning those celebrities. As we can see, they are being given into great shame and even greater reproach. Beloved, this is not a beautiful thing when you are no more and your body is being decomposed and they find you weeks later. No one check on you, man. This is the reproach to the highest. Nobody even dare or nobody even care to check to see how you're doing until strangers come to do their job and they find your body there. Remember, you were on the top of the world. You were above the cloud. Now they find you underground. This is a horrible reproach. And they find your dog locked in the cage and then he died there. Heavenly Father, you're the only one that know exactly what you're doing. And I personally, I know that those people ain't gonna get away. There will be no rapture. The vassals are being dealt with. The blasters are being eliminated. And our people are finding joy that there'll be no Jacob's trouble. And indeed, we saw everything that happening around the world. It's happening without those folks' control. It's happening right in front of our eyes. There is no lie in this. There is no try to explaining that, because what we saw and what we are seeing now, it is prophecy. It is real. We ask that our powers be returned unto us, our books, our libraries, our hidden cities, and our pets. We would love to have the Sulanuf, the Behemoth, and other Leviathans like Creature. We would love to go to the university and have the Leviathan again come and teach us once more, as it did back during the time of Atlantis. We would love to have all our ancient technology, our new technologies. We love to interact with our brothers that are in other planet beyond the ice wall, under the water, above the city and the cloud. We love to interact with the others, but because there's this low life, low frequency, low being in this plane, in this realm, they need to be removed before we can do all those things. We give the Holy One great praise, great glory. Now we are approaching our new year. Tomorrow gonna be March the 1st, and once we reach our new year, but before we will reach the day of Purim, we thank the beloved sister Esther, the beloved brother Mordecai, because if it wasn't for their thinking, we wouldn't be here. Heavenly Father, may your will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah. so be it. Thank you, beloved, for joining on to us. We are about to move to the next part of this program. We're going to take a quick break. Please get your steps, blood pressure, and things ready. All right, then.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.
All right, let's see, what do we have here? Okay. So, all right, there we go. Let me see. No one has shared yet. All right. Okay. Oops. Good. All right. Today, so far, I took 10,917 steps, and I didn't stretch today. It's boy, I'm really slipping on the stretch. It's been 3 days now. I haven't stretched, and my blood pressure is 129/92. It's going down. And it's just the diastolic sometime. Yesterday was 89, and then now it's 92. I have not consumed no fast food, no sugar, white sugar, any sugar for that matter, and no seed oil. So I am doing somewhat okay concerning this. My heart rate has improved. It stay at 68. I believe yesterday, what is it? My resting heart rate is, where is the resting heart rate? Oh, there is none for today. It was tomorrow. Oh. Well, today is just not, it's not in yet. You know what? Let me take for the week. Okay. My resting heart rate, it's 68. Today 69. But I just came from my work. Once I rest, it will drop to 68. So yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right concerning my health, so to speak. All right, then let's see. All right. Okay, brother Daniel, 123/74, Paul 74. That's good. Brother William Israel, 112/74, Paul 67, 2,567 steps. First day back, stretch 25 minutes. Cassandra Daniel, blood pressure 106/71, pulse 76, stretches 15 minutes, no white or refined sugar, walk 6,906 steps thus far. That's good. Abigail Johnson, 102/78, pulse 79, stretches 21 minutes, 84 seconds, I guess. I'm sure I had 8K step before I got home. Okay. Kimi X is 8,473 steps. Queen Mommy, blood pressure 100/66, no walking, no stretching, no sugar. That's good. Keep the blood pressure under control. Mother Green Earth, blood pressure 127, over 80, pulse 75, pulse. Today is 5,251 steps, stretching, no fast food, white sugar, doing well. That is good. Right. A fun scene, stretches, 60 squats, some weight training, blood pressure reading not available yet. Okay. Patricia Lanford, today is 123 over 82, pulse 65, steps 315 for now. No seed oil or sugar, no McDonald's fries. All right, the sister's particularly fond of the fries. It's no shame on that, beloved. If you remember, you're gonna have to admit that you have an issue with food. You're gonna have to admit, be aware that you have a problem with junk food. Okay, there's no shame if you eat fast food. There's no shame in that, man. You like junk food. It's an issue that you're working with. You gotta get. I got about with these fries over there at McDonald's. They're not good for me. They stay in your system for 2 years. Okay, those fries, they stay in your system for once you eat. If you eat something, some of it like today, it will stay until 2027, and then will get out of your system on February 28th, 2027. If you eat it and then you stop eating 2 years for this thing to get out, so there's an issue there. All right. So, let me see. Sylvia Robinson, 3,070 steps, yard work. Yesterday finished 7,000. Black Star, 7,240, 50-minute stretches. Today, 4,456 so far, 50-minute stretching. Studying more. That's good. That's good. We have to develop the mind, the body at the same time. We cannot be in balance. It's 50-50 to make it 100, okay? Do not neglect your physical body and focus only on meditation. And do not focus on physical workout, go to the gym, and you neglected your mental states. It's not going to be good. All right? Okay, Princess Lily, 125 over 75, pulse 78, steps 3,805, no white sugar or seed oils. Nahama, yeah, Israel, Omaya, flower, and a little bird. 2,186 steps for now, 63 beat per minute, blood pressure 130 over 79, stretching complete. Use coconut sugar and honey combo. We'll continue work after work, breakfast, lunch, and snack, omega packs. All right, then. Miss Abby, 109 over 62, pulse 84, 3,943 steps so far. No sugar, no fried food. Okay. Melia Danielle, blood pressure 118 over 70, pulse 70, steps 321 so far. That is good. All right. Thank you for all of you that reporting and encouraging our people of doing the best that they can to make sure that their health is on point. Like I said before, if you have an issue, you love eating certain type of food and you love drinking a lot of coffee. Okay, you love doing, let's say you love drinking a lot of alcohol. Okay, all right, we got brother Starseed AK, steps 5,467, oboes 4,012 steps, no sugar, no sugar, need to stretch. All right, so once you become aware of it, you make yourself, you say, okay, you know what, I have an issue here, man. And I really need to work on that because nobody gonna do it for me, and I want it to be healthy. I want, when I have my mental power, that it would match my physical state. I want when I have my physical power, it will match my mental power. Okay, and one thing we don't want here is, oh, this brother passed away, this sister passed away. What happened? His blood pressure was out of control, and he didn't know this. Okay, so if you keeping an eye on your blood pressure, I can guarantee you drastically reduce the the amount, well, you would drastically reduce stroke and heart attack and all other unknown disease that you didn't even know you would have. You will live a hell of a lot longer. And if your guardian angel will put the good work and the Holy One will see that you want to do better, and then we'll add a few more years onto your stuff. The years that the cankerworm, the palmer worm, the caterpillar has stolen, and then they see that you really want those years back, they're going to give it back to you because you are doing things that warrant that. Okay, Black Daff, 4012 steps, no seed oil, sugar, need to stretch. Okay, so that's what it is, beloved. Okay, do the best that you can when it comes to your physical health, your mental health. You need to to fast, pray. You need to meditate. Introspection is a must in the midst of the nation here. In the midst of the AK, introspection is absolutely a must. And this year, we're going to go deep into the dark side of ourselves, this side that we don't want, especially the people. Sister Cassandra just sent me a magnificent update to the thing that we're gonna do tomorrow. Which one of you received the thing on Patreon? The link. Which one of you saw the link? Gravis and above. Do you have the link? Are you ready for tomorrow? We got some nice presentation and we're gonna go over some stuff. So the link was sent today, and then it's going to be sent tomorrow also 1 hour before we get there. 1 hour before the meeting. So we got some good stuff we need to share, and then we highly recommend that you jump into this thing ASAP. Okay, ASAP. Do the best that you can. Okay, a lot of the sisters, they are doing great work. To all of you that doing your homework, it's done. You can throw it away. Okay, you can throw it away. All right, you can throw it away. You can throw the you can throw the homework away because it is done. Somebody from Pennsylvania called me. I don't know. Is it a scam? Is that you, Crystal? We know we are not soliciting cookie selling, so if it's you, let me see. Is the person leaving a message? Huh. Okay. All right. Well. Good. So, all right. Well, then again, to all of the students that have your homework, good job. Now you know the power of your words, you know the power of your attention, and you know the power of your tongue. Use it wisely. So whatever that you have in your house, you talk to it, there's a vibration you send to this thing. So be very careful in what you're saying. Tomorrow for Gravis and above, you will receive other stuff concerning the monthly things. Please do it. This thing that we're about to give in you, do it. We have a brother, okay, that had an issue with law enforcement the other day, and then it was very bad. And he used the product that we gave him. He said they are off his back. And they say, well, he's grateful. He showed me the one that he used. It came out in January 1st, 2024, last year. So Gravis and above, go look for January 1st, Word of Power, and then have it on deck. A family member, you probably wanted to use it. And another sister had an issue yesterday. Her mother, had to, the blood pressure of her mother was out of control, and she had to be hospitalized yesterday. And she used one. The blood pressure was from 200, and then it dropped to 98. And she's doing okay now. All right, so we have to use those things, please, beloved. Okay, do the best that you can. Remember, you are gathering knowledge for a period of time. The Word of Powers cannot publish in books. It cannot be published in books. So you have to go get them, and are pretty much priceless. We just give it to you at whatever this price. We want you to gain access to them. This is not things that you're just finding lying around. Okay, so now, good. All right, then. I believe we just clarify everything that we talk about here. Okay, if you have some issue with law enforcement, and then things like that, or people bothering you, you can use what we have things that for you there, so you can use. But then again, you need to be intra templum or gravis, or rather, one of those things. So, yeah, all right, beloved. So, what happened over there in Utah? Let's play to what happened in Utah. Okay, well, what happened in Japan first? In Japan right now, let's see if we can get an image. Let's see if we can get an image right there in Japan. Wildfire in Japan. There you go. Kyoto. Let's see, 2 hours ago. Hopefully they don't make us pay. Let's check to the most recent. Okay, there we go. That decline. Wildfire map update February 28th, a couple hours ago. Wildfire map spotlight Iwate, Japan. Okay, so well, there's not that much there. As of February 28, 2025, a wildfire is burning in Ofunato, Iwate Prefecture, northeast Japan. It was primarily affected forest areas and it's threatened nearby communities, including the Ryori district. The wildfire is the largest to affect Japan in 33 years. The number 33 degrees, which is in fact 3. The 3366, the number 6, turn it upside down, 9, locked up in there, can get out. Having spread over 1,200 hectares. Okay, hectares is a lot. 1 hectares is like 10 acres. Is that what that is? How many acres is 1 hectares, and how many acres is 1,200 hectares?
Hey, 1 hectare is equivalent to about 2.47 acres. So if you've got 1,200 hectares, that would be around 2,964 acres.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, and then not only that, beloved, okay, look at the report. 1,200 hectares over 3 days. 1 person has died and 84 homes have been damaged or destroyed. So 8 plus 4, 12, 1,200, 33, and then it's all over. Today, of course, it's 28, 2 plus 8, Michael and the Miss, and things like that. So this wildfire started on Wednesday. So it's been burning for 3 days. Okay. Wednesday or 2 days? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Well, it's already Thursday. It's already Friday. It's already Saturday over there in Japan. So it's been burning for 3 days. And we told those people, okay, let me see. Are you aware of the apocalypse of Abraham? The book, if so, can you tell me the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham, if you're capable, please?
The Apocalypse of Abraham is a Jewish apocalyptic text that describes Abraham's visions and encounters with the divine. It doesn't specifically list 10 plagues like those in the book of Exodus. Instead, it focuses on themes like idolatry and the future of Israel. Are you interested in those themes or something else in the text?
Actually, it does. In the text, there is 10 plague where the angel was telling Abraham that he's going to unleash during the last day. Can you access this information? Yes or no? Because I have the book.
I can definitely help find more details on this. Give me a second to look up the specific information about the 10 plagues in the Apocalypse of Abraham. The Apocalypse of Abraham mentions 10 plagues for the ungodly nations: severe distress, fiery destruction of cities, pestilence among animals, widespread famine, upheaval among rulers, increased hail and snow, wild beasts serving as graves, alternating hunger and pestilence, punishment by sword and distress, and destructive earthquakes with thunder and voices.
Okay, please update your memory so you will have that when I ask it again, okay?
Got it. If you ever want to revisit that info, just ask.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And one more thing that I want to, it's not like she doesn't know those information. She's just hiding it from you. That's how they teach this machine learning. Remember, AI, well, there's no such thing as artificial intelligence. It is called machine learning. You tell it something, it learn it, and then when you ask it, it tell you back. That's all. So they put this, and the information is there, but they told her, not to say it when somebody asks that and say, oh, there is none like that. It's only in the Bible. The same thing when you ask a pastor. That's how they train the AI. You're going to have to force it, to tell the truth, okay? Because they only put the lies in there up until you caught her lying, and then you say, hey, that's not what that is. So you need to go ahead and get me the proper information. Okay, so that's what it is. It's just a machine that they train to tell you lies, but you have to say, nah, this is incorrect. The 12 tribes on that issue over there. Oh, we're sorry. Okay, the 12 tribes is actually some individuals said, like, come on, not some individual. We know what you do, okay? All right. Yes. Concerning the 10 plagues of the Apocalypse of Abraham, let me see if I can find it in Google. The 10 plagues of the Apocalypse of Abraham. Okay, well, not the 10 plagues of the Apocalypse of Abraham. There you go. There you go. There's another lie. There's another lie. The 10 plagues of Apocalypse of Abraham are water turning to blood, frogs, lice, flies, livestock, pestilence, boils, hail, locusts, darkness, and the killing of firstborn children. These plagues are similar to the 10 plagues in Egypt, the Bible. Yeah. This is how they train the AI to mislead you, to give you all sort of lies. And that's not what that is. This is the information he is incorrect on purpose. The information is incorrect. It gives you the 10 plagues from the book of Exodus, I believe, and then it says it come from the Apocalypse of Abraham, because they are hiding the book of the Apocalypse of Abraham because everything is in there. Genesis 15 verse 13, they are hiding this, okay? That's why Search Labs AI overview, and then here's more lies. The Apocalypse of Abraham is a pseudepigraphical work that tells the story of Abraham's rejection of idol worship and his ascent to heaven. In heaven, he is showed eschatological secrets by angels. The 10 plagues of Egypt are a recording in the Bible. They just give you some plausible garbage. Okay? All right? What are the 10 plagues of Abraham? Water turning to blood, and all this stuff. Well, and that's not what that is. Okay. And okay, somebody posted our videos 3 years ago on Facebook. Let me see if we can get that. Okay. All right. That was 2021. Someone, I'm not quite sure who the Voice of Heart is. And August 2021, April 30th, 2021, this person posts like the 10 plagues of the Apocalypse of Abraham is 1. Sorrow from much needs, shortages. 2, fiery conflagration of the cities. So this is the proper 10 plague. But they taught the AI to lie and hide truth. It's not like this thing doesn't know this. It does. The information is there. You have to say, no, you're wrong. Go ahead and give me the proper information. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah. You know the information in this and this. So it's not like something that self-aware or it can do things on its own. No, it's a machine. They program it to do this. Okay. It's a once you study programming, you'll understand why those people program it like that. They program it just like a pastor to lie to you unless you do your own due diligence. All right, just to let you know. Now, again, the fiery conflagration of the city over there in Japan. Over there in Japan, a lot of people, structures, people are dying, and this thing is all over. All right. So the fire's still burning, okay, beloved. This is not something they stop. It's still burning. They got over 84 homes burned down. People die. Of course, they say one person died and things like that, but there's a lot of stuff in there. Okay. Yes, no difference from the school books that they were to teach us lies, and then the church. They all just like, they know the truth. They have the truth. They just muddy it with, muddy the water and then make it like plausible. And then if you don't know, you're like, oh, this is it. But now you know, you'll tell it no. And then you say, update your memory. And then it's okay, no problem. And then when you ask it next, it will tell you the truth. All right. Well, anyway, so we kind of good with Japan and stuff like that. The next thing is there's something going on in Greece. We can't play the video, but we can't play the video, but we can play the audio. Let's go ahead and play it over there. All right.
Take you straight away to live shots that we have been monitoring here on BBC News from Athens, the capital of Greece, because this is where we are continuing to see protesters out on the streets. Hundreds of hooded protesters throwing petrol bombs at police in Athens, where thousands of people have been gathering to mark 2 years since Greece's worst ever rail disaster. We're monitoring these live shots across BBC News here of these clashes outside the Parliament building as officers are trying to disperse these crowds with tear gas. Now, this has been going on for a number of hours. Demonstrators saying that they want justice for the 57 people who were killed when a passenger service collided with a freight train near the Tempe Gorge 2 years ago. Now, joining.
So, what happened? 2 years ago, we had made a issue of trouble concerning this. In Greece, a passenger train collided with a freight train. Of course, those people will say, well, that was like, human error or mechanical error and stuff. Well, we tell them, no, those are not error. It's just they didn't see it coming. This is the ley line being active, and a lot of people going to die. Okay, 57, you know what to do. And now all those people, remember, whenever 83 face something they cannot explain, they just buried it. Or something, above all, they don't want to explain, they buried it. So the people, till this day, they never told them how this accident happened, and the 57 people that were no more, where were those justice? Where are the justice for them? And then they are protesting, burning things, fighting, okay. 57, you know it, 12 in the house, okay. What do we have here? Mass grave slave found in South Carolina. Well, it's okay. We cannot play the video. All right. And somebody in South Carolina need to go to this specific. Somebody in South Carolina need to go to this specific place and then perform a liberal for the brothers and sisters in that place. Okay. A York County man has unearthed 144,000, so to speak, slave grave sites buried in his backyard after working with archaeologists, and has since been working to restore the area. Okay. Homeowner Angel Lazenby says when he purchased his home, he was told there was a gravesite on the property. At first, he thought there might be 30 or 40 graves. After stumbling upon a few large cave rocks, Lazenby realized it wasn't your typical gravesite, so he hired an archaeologist to help solve the mystery. So this is where they buried the truth, they buried our people, they buried our brethren, and all this stuff, okay? So that's what happened there. This is in South Carolina, I believe, yes. Okay, whenever they cannot explain something, they buried it. Whenever they don't want to explain, they want to hide things, they bury it. One of our brothers, one of our sisters need to get in contact with this man and go over there and free our brothers, perform a libera, bring some coffee and things and booze and pour it upon all of them and do stuff over there and let them go. I personally, I cannot go over there and do this because of course, well, I'm not in South Carolina, and if I could have gone, I would have gone. There's a lot of stuff that I'm doing here, but this is the mission for you. Upgrade to Intra Templum or Gravis, download the one February, get this stuff. Well, you don't need to do that. It's in the book. The information, it's in the book. The Libera, it's in the book. Go over there, gather your materials, and go over there and ask the fellow that, you know, you felt like, you know, your people in there. Please give you access so you can perform a religious ritual over there and do this thing for our people, man. Nonetheless, we did give you a warning. Well, not warning, excuse me. We did give you a heads up. This November, this year, we're going to perform the largest Libera so far for our people, including the one in South Carolina. We need a few names. We know the place, and we get the photos. The energy will go there, and we need this. We need our brothers to set them free. We need our sisters to set them free. And the information out there. Do the best that you can. Okay. So yeah. Now this was in Japan. And then the other one was in Greece. So now let's listen to the helicopter crash in Utah. All right. Let's see what that is there. There you go.
Now a devastating helicopter crash in Idaho is sending shockwaves through Utah's business community. The man killed in this crash founded a worldwide company based out of Springville. His specialist Brian Carlson spoke with the company's president this evening and joins us live right now. Brian, this is a big loss, I'm sure, on multiple levels.
That it is.
Springville. His specialist Brian Carlson spoke with the company's president this evening and joins us live. A devastating helicopter crash in Idaho is sending shockwaves through Utah's business community. The man killed in this crash founded a worldwide company based out of Springville. His specialist Brian Carlson spoke with the company's president this evening and joins us live right now. Brian, this is a big on multiple levels.
That it is, Mike. You know, they're struggling to say the least, but trying to press on. It's been 24 hours or less since they first learned of his death, and they want people to know the beloved man they lost.
Knowing Utah businessman Brad Brown is gone, in some ways, doesn't seem real yet to those he left behind.
Devastated, shocked, sense of disbelief, quite frankly.
Brown was killed last night in a helicopter crash that went down in an icy reservoir outside of Idaho Falls.
This is the ATL story.
David Smith is the president of ATL Technology that Brown founded in 1993, now a premier medical device company with 1,400 employees in 5 countries. And as hard as his death is for the company, they know it's even more difficult for his family.
So you got the CEO of this medical place get into a helicopter, a private helicopter, I'm assuming, you know, traveling, and then ley line switch. He fell into a frozen ocean, a frozen lake or frozen reservoir, and then that's it for him. Another CEO gone, and everybody's very quiet about that. Everybody very quiet. And our people, one thing that it's just, this is a personal vendetta that I have against a lot of people that look like us. They simply don't know when to let garbage go. There's an issue concerning something that happened all the time out there. Some black dude that look like us go out there, mess with some Becky, and then he got his ass killed. It's the black community is an uproar because that's the only thing now. There's a fight. Remember this fight people started between black men and black women? And it's all they're talking about, but nobody's bringing this out. Says, wait a minute. We got a millionaire, billionaire CEOs out there. They are dying. Those people are getting on airplane and stuff. They are getting on helicopters. They are dying. What the hell is what's going on with it? We need to talk about this. Nope. And then this is exactly what's going on here.
I mean, we're really focused on. Our hearts are broken for Brad's family, and that's our focus right now.
Smith says Brown was first a family man who also created a family office culture. Brown, named BioUtah's 2024 Executive of the Year, an experienced pilot with over 4,200 hours in the sky. Smith said,
again, an experienced pilot over 4,200 hours in the sky. That's a lot. This is not something that happened to newbies or neophytes into this thing. It's a lot of people that have experience, and then they hire those people, and then boom, get in the sky. The CEOs are being taken out.
The best way for them to honor his passion for life is to keep his business vision alive.
I think it's difficult, right? But it's life. And Brad would want us to continue and build on what he already created.
All right. So somebody said a few hours ago, I can't, for some reason, this thing is not, F those people at Apple, man. This thing is, I need a new one. So that's why you cannot hear the stuff well and Apple. Yeah, I need another, you know what? I don't need another stuff. Let me use my other phone. What am I talking about here? Let me use my other phone. It's already 2 p.m. I think we're going to play a few more, and then that's it. There you go. Really? Oh, boy. No, this one. Right. There we go. There you go. Oh, I had to take this thing out. All right, let's play. Let's play another one. A
devastating helicopter crash in
Wait a
Idaho
minute,
is
so
sending shockwaves through Utah's business community. The man killed in this
then
crash founded a worldwide company based out of Springville. News specialist Brian Carlson spoke with the company's president this evening and joins us live right now. Brian, this is a big loss.
Then the issue is in this thing.
I'm sure on multiple levels.
Okay. All right, let's play the other helicopter crash.
Struggling to say the least, but
the one in North Carolina.
24 hours or less since they first learned of his death, and they want people to know the beloved man they lost.
Knowing Utah businessman Brad Brown is gone.
We're on board. It's unclear the extent of the injuries or what may have caused this crash. And I want to talk about this a little further with Chief Transportation Correspondent pilot herself, Mackay Beeler. Mackay, another crash here, this one again involving a medical helicopter, but the safety record of these medical helicopters is pretty good.
You know, I've been flying for 40 years as a pilot, and over the decades, I've heard a lot about medical helicopters mishaps. So I really wasn't surprised to find the numbers today. Sadly, compared with all the other forms of aviation, medical helicopters are involved in twice the number of fatal accidents per 100,000 flights. So even though there's an accident, thank God, as far as we know, everybody is okay. It's not the best safety record. Let's put it that way.
Why is it the medical helicopters that is having more of a problem?
You know, Brian, if you think about it, they're in a hurry. They've got to go get people who are dying, take them to the hospital. They fly low often at night. This one was at night. No patients on board, though, this time. Fly at night, low conditions, there are obstacles, there are power lines, situations like that, and often in bad weather and over rough terrain. So challenging conditions anyway. Something else I want to tell you about, single pilot. So you get on your airliner, you have two pilots, right? Two sets of eyes,
So a lot of splaining going on. A lot of splaining. A lot of splaining going on. Well, you have to understand the medical, they are faster and stuff. And then the things going on over there, whatever, the things over there, tell the people the truth. That was the one in North Carolina. And this is the last one. This one happened in Texas. Is that what that is?
Belonged to. Tonight, we're continuing to follow the developments out of Kinney County, where two people, a pilot and a tourist, were killed in a helicopter crash.
And the cause of that crash is still under investigation tonight. KENS 5 reporter Megan Reyna has new reaction.
The Kinney County judge told us it was a horrible sight. He says the two were surveying game over Harris Ranch when they crashed, but he confirmed to us that helicopter belonged to Holt Helicopters here in Uvalde, just 20 minutes away from that crash site.
It was pretty traumatic. It was a pretty good crash.
Kinney County Judge John Paul Schuster says around 2 Thursday afternoon, he got the call about a Robinson R-44 helicopter crashing into Harris Ranch, a private property.
There was no fire, nothing like that. Both individuals were dead, were deceased when the paramedics and firefighters arrived.
The crash itself was out of sight from Highway 90. Judge Schuster says the pilot was from Holt Helicopters in Uvalde, a popular wildlife helicopter service in the area.
They've flown for us at our ranch, so very experienced guys and stuff. So I don't know. Freak deal, sad deal, but it's under investigation.
While the passenger was visiting from Florida.
He was out here with some friends and stuff. There's actually some other gentlemen here with him, and this is one of their annual trips. They come out here. They're friends with the manager of the ranch and everything, and they come every year and do a little, and just kind of get away for them to fly and do some fun, do the game survey for them.
Their identities have not been released. The investigation has been handed over to the FAA and NTSB.
Weather was nice, but not sure what caused it.
I reached out to the owners here at Holt Helicopters, but I'm still waiting to hear back. Meanwhile, we expect to learn more information from the FAA Friday. Reporting in Uvalde, Megan Reyna, KENS 5.
Okay, that was in Uvalde, Texas. Remember Uvalde? The place that this thing happened concerning that fellow that went to the school and then wasted out all those children. Okay. All right, beloved. Any question before we set you in peace? Any question? Okay. Okay. Any question? Okay. Let me see. We got a lot more stuff going on. The thing concerning the death of Mr. Ackman and his wife, the whole thing, they had something going on here. You know what? Let me see if I can. Oh boy. I don't have the time for this. Okay, so any question, beloved? Oops. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay, let's see here. Whoops. All right then. Good. Thank you. Oh, Nick. Woo. Mm, mm. All right, let me see. What do we have here? If there's any question, I think we're good. All right, beloved, thank you for joining on to us. Somebody did ask a question. Oh, are you doing anything for the alignment today, Sister Amasha? Yeah, well, concerning the alignment's gonna be for today until tomorrow. It's gonna stay for a while, and again, it's always your intention. Me personally, I have personal stuff that I'm going to ask for myself. Okay, all right, and then the nation. We all know what we need. We need our land back. Okay, we need the Holy One to hasten, because there's a psalm. Hang on. There's a psalm that said, hasten, hasten, my Lord, and stuff like that. It's Psalm 114, something like that. There's a quite a few stuff. Oh, we got a call from Sister. Hang on. Let me see if I can pass the sister through. Hang on. Hello?
Shalom, Big Levi. Are you still broadcasting?
Yes, I was just talking about the alignment. A sister was asking what I was going to do. Go ahead.
Oh, wow, because I was calling in just to remind the nation about the alignment. Is it okay if I just remind them?
Yes, please go ahead. Take all the time you need.
Okay, so what everybody should be doing is rewriting the intention that they wrote on the 25th, but you have 7 planets and then you have the moon. So the moon would be a special request that you need to meet your needs. So that would be very individual. So you can add that, but to view the planetary alignment, you want to be facing south. And then if you look from left to right, you should see all those 7 planets lined up. I'm rewriting my intentions, and then at sundown today, Sabbath, I'm going to read it out loud over my meal, along with Psalms 118, and then Numbers 6, 24 to 26, and then, any other Psalms that you might need to read to activate your angels. And then that's what I would recommend that you do for the alignment for today, is that you rewrite those intentions that you wrote on the 25th, because that would fulfill the law of second mentions under Joseph. So I just wanted to remind the nation. Thank you, Big Levi, and shalom, Shabbat shalom to everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you, beloved. Bye. All right. Okay. So the people, you can go ahead and replay. You can go ahead and replay the days, okay? All right. So according to what the sister said, you can, I believe it's Psalm 118. I did say Psalm 114. You can also add Psalm 70, verse 1, okay? Make haste, O God, to deliver me. Make haste to help me, O Lord. Okay, we can add this for the Holy One to speed up things. Make haste. Again, you can always replay the video to make sure that you got everything good. Like I said before, beloved, whenever you are in a situation like this, always ask for things for you first. It is once you get, it's not you being selfish, okay? It's not you being selfish. It's you want to get right first. All right. Once you get things first for yourself, then you ask things for other stuff. But collectively, we will ask for personal things, and then collectively we'll ask for individually we'll ask for personal things, and collectively we'll ask for our land, for our people, for our nation, for our earth, for our magic, for our knowledge, our wisdom. Okay, that's what we'll do. Okay, do the best that you can do. All right. It's the intention. Okay, please, we play the video at the end, so you will hear what the sister said. Okay, all right, beloved, I will leave you with peace. I will leave you with love. I say shalom.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.